do something a little different. We're going to take a simple children's story and put it right under the microscope. And you might be asking why. Well, it's because these simple little tales are actually masterclasses in powerful, persuasive design.
I mean, really think about it. How do you teach a lesson that actually sticks? You could, write a rule book or give a lecture, but the most memorable lessons, the ones that truly stay with us, they almost always come wrapped up in a story. Stories have this incredible way of showing us the path through characters and consequences instead of just telling us.
And our case study for this is a classic moral fable called Tara Learns to Listen. We're going to break down how this simple story about a little turtle is basically engineered to deliver a really powerful and lasting message.
Now, it's so important to get this right off the bat. This isn't just a story, it's a moral fable. And you can almost think of it like a purpose-built machine. Every single part of it, from the cute animal characters to the simple plot, is designed to do one thing perfectly: deliver a moral that's incredibly easy to understand and really hard to forget. Okay, so every good fable kicks off with a character who has a single, super clear, and relatable flaw. So let's meet Tara the turtle. She's a happy kid, loves to explore, but she has one big problem. She just doesn't listen. And here's what's so clever about how the story is built. It establishes Tara's flaw so quickly, it's not just mentioned once. We see it happen over and over again. Mama, her friend Frodo, Grandpa, they all give her really good advice. And what does she do? The exact opposite. Every time. This repetition is absolutely crucial. It's not just filler, it's building a case, setting the stage for a consequence that we all feel is completely inevitable.
So this pattern of not listening leads us right into the next key part of the fable. The warnings just keep getting bigger. The story puts up these really clear signposts of danger, and the tension just builds and builds as we watch Tara blow right past every single one. The first warning, it comes from Mama Turtle. It's gentle, it's pretty general, and it comes from a place of love and care, right? It sets up the basic idea: hey, there are rules and they exist to keep you safe. Tara ignores it and nothing bad happens. Not yet, anyway. And then comes warning number 2, this time from Grandpa Shell. See how it's getting a little more specific? It's not just about how to walk anymore, it's about where to be. The safe zone is getting smaller and clearer, which makes your choice to leave it feel like a much bigger deal.
And boom, here's the final warning. This one's from her friend Frodo, and it is as direct as it gets. It's not just a rule now, it's a direct plea. And it even states the consequence right out loud. You can get lost. This is the point of no return. The stakes are as high as they can get, and we know her choice right here is going to lead directly to the climax of the story.
So what happens when you ignore all the warnings? The consequence hits, and it's not a lecture, it's not a timeout. It's an emotional experience. You feel it right along with the character. And that is the heart of the lesson.
It all starts with this feeling of being turned around, of disorientation. Her first question, where is the pond? It's not just about a place, it's about losing her anchor, that basic feeling of safety. And then you can just feel the panic start to bubble up. It's not about a place anymore, it's about people, her people. The isolation starts to sink in, and that makes the fear so much more real. And finally, just this stark, simple, and frankly terrifying realization: I am lost. It's just 3 little words, but they represent the total sum of all her bad choices. There's no one else to blame. And this right here, this is the moment the whole lesson clicks into place. When she's found by the bluebird Bella, Tara doesn't make an excuse. She just says it. I didn't listen. She makes the connection herself between her action and what happened because of it. That moment of self-awareness, that's the entire goal of the fable. All right, so we've seen what happened in the story. Now let's dig into why this structure works so unbelievably well as a teaching tool. This really gets to the heart of everything. On one side, you've got a rule. Listening keeps you safe. Okay, it's true, but it's abstract. It's just words. But on the other side, you have the story. It takes that rule and makes it real. We don't just hear that listening is important. We actually feel Tara's fear when she gets lost. It's called vicarious learning. Our brains kind of simulate the experience, and that makes the lesson feel like it happened to us. So it all really boils down to this timeless 3-step formula. First, you need a relatable flaw. Second, a direct and emotional consequence. And third, that aha moment of understanding, where the lesson is learned through experience, not through a lecture. You
will see this exact structure everywhere, from ancient myths to modern blockbuster movies, because it taps directly into how we are wired to learn. And the story just ends so perfectly. After Tara is safe and sound, the moral is finally said out loud. But look at how it's framed. It's not an "I told you so," it's "listening keeps you safe." We tell you things because we love you. It connects the rule back to a place of care and love, and that reinforces the lesson with warmth instead of punishment. That's what makes the lesson not just remembered, but actually valued.
In the end, the real power of a moral fable is its beautiful simplicity. It uses a character's journey to guide us to a conclusion that just feels earned, that feels true, which leaves me with a final thought for you. What's a simple story from your life that taught you a really big lesson? I'll bet one comes to mind right away.